Can I read you something? It's called The Last $20. I already knew what was in my wallet before I even checked. One wrinkled $20 bill, a few dimes, and an old receipt. I pulled out the cash, flattening it in my hand like that would somehow make it feel like more. The gas station smelled like burnt coffee and something metallic. Half expecting the clerk to glance up, I pushed the bill across the counter, knowing this was my only option until the following week. But he just took it, punched a few buttons, and handed me back some ones and coins that barely felt like anything in my palm. My parents used to make $20 stretch like magic. A gallon of milk, a bag of rice, a week's worth of meals planned down to the last slice of bread. My mom could turn canned beans and a little seasoning into something that tastes like home. My dad knew which gas stations had the cheapest fuel, even if it meant coasting on fumes to get there. They made do always. At the pump, I watched the numbers climb. $5, $10, $15. I exhaled slowly, hoping the gas would last longer than it ever actually did. The pump clicked off at $18.64. That left me with a little over $1, not enough to matter, but not nothing either. Driving home, I pressed my foot lighter on the gas, as if that could make it last. The needle barely budged. I imagined my dad next to me nodding at the way I learned to drive with just enough pressure, just enough caution. Maybe that was the trick all along. Not making the money stretch, but making the space between worry and survival feel wide enough to breathe. By the time I pulled into my parking spot, my tank wasn't full, but I wasn't on empty either. And for now, that had to be enough. Thanks for listening.